Hey, what's up guys? It's Yeti here. Welcome back to another video. Today we will be talking about Reyna. Welcome to my Reyna beginner guide and overview. So Reyna came out on June 2nd of 2020, which was actually on the official release date of Valorant. And I played quite a few games with her. I personally am a Jett player, so she does fit my playstyle. And I was asked to make a guide by multiple of my viewers, and here we are. Let's get into it. So first of all, I just want to categorize her. She is a duelist. That's where Riot puts her. She's very good for people that played characters like Jett, Raze, and Phoenix before. So she's just, a fragger. She's made to really play aggressively. She's made to entry frag if you come from other games like Counter-Strike. She's just a character that basically enables you to pop off really, really hard. So let's first of all get into her abilities, and then we're going to talk about how to play against her and how to counter her. So her first ability is called Leer. This is going to be the most commonly used ability from Reyna. It's some sort of flash grenade. Basically, you throw an orb that nearsights all enemies. For those of you who don't know what nearsight is, it's like an alternative to flash. It basically makes you see only like a meter in front of you. It's mostly going to be used to, open up sights like a flashbang, but it has a hidden HP bar and it can be destroyed by the enemy team. So whenever you're using this ability, I would recommend you to throw it either way higher or at the floor, or just at some sort of angle where the enemy team has to ruin their crosshair placement to shoot the flashbang, and then you peek them out while they're doing that. It's a really good way to kind of mess up their aim a little bit. You have a total of 2 charges and they cost 200 each, so 2 flashbangs around. This is a very, very good ability, and this is actually the only ability that you're gonna have to really focus on using other than your ultimate, because her Q and E abilities are very, very interesting. So let's get into that. Whenever you kill somebody with Reyna, and it has to be a kill, not an assist, an actual last shot kill, the enemy player drops an orb that lasts 3 seconds. So her Q ability is called Devour, which consumes the orb to heal her for 50 HP. She can also overheal to a maximum of 150, and her health will slowly decay. As of right now, I do not think that the overheal and shields stack together. I think if you have a shield, you still cannot go higher than 150. But let's say you lost your shield during the fight, you can heal up to above 100 once again. This overheal will slowly decay out of combat as well, so just keep that in mind. And she has to stay in the line of sight of the orb of where she killed the enemy player to heal. So this is a very, very good ability. Kind of is like a mix of like Phoenix and Sage in some way. Because yeah, after a kill you can instantly heal up. So if you're the kind of player who thinks, oh, I can actually take most of these guys 1v1, that's going to be an ability that's going to enable you to kill more people. And her E ability is also shared with her Q ability when it comes to orbs, right? And so instead of using the orb to heal, you're going to use an orb to become invulnerable, right? So you will not be able to die in that time, but you also can't shoot back, right? You have 4 charges of these after kill abilities, and they cost 100 each, and it's shared, right? So you can either heal 4 times in a round, or you can do Dismiss and become invulnerable 4 times a round. Now, her last ability is called Empress, and it's her ultimate ability, right? So Frenzy increases your rate of fire, your equip and reload speed, right? So you become uber fast, your guns shoot insanely fast. A gun like, for example, Vandal is insane. Like, the rate of fire is crazy. Kills, whenever you have your ult up, will renew the duration. So if you're like if it's about to end, you get a kill, it renews the duration. So what this ultimate does is not only it buffs you, it also buffs your Q Devour and your E Dismiss abilities. It makes your heal, which is Q Devour, it makes it so that you instantly start healing after a kill, and you no longer consume the orb. So that's probably like the biggest buff. Like, she's insanely strong whenever she's in her ult after she gets a kill, because she instantly gets healed. And because the orb doesn't get used, you can use your E ability, which is called Dismiss, and while you are in your ultimate, Dismiss also makes you invisible, so you can flank the enemy players one after another. You're in your ult, you get a kill, you use Dismiss, you're invisible, you run away, and you also get healed up. So her fragging potential is absolutely crazy. So that's her overview, and I guess, just a guide on how to play her. Now, for those of you who wonder how to play against her, that's obviously important, because in a game like Valorant, you can always mirror match, right? There's no limitations to like one character in the game. It's only one per team. So I would recommend you guys to always go for the orb kill unless the enemy Reyna puts the orb in such an angle where you basically cannot shoot it, right? And you know she's gonna rush you. Like, for example, I've also found certain angles, like for example, if you're playing on the map Bind, so on B side there's this place called Hookah, right? And if Reyna flashes in there, there's nothing you can do other than back out, right? So I think against Reyna you really have to find when you should back out and when you should destroy the orb. But do remember that the orb is destructible. Also, if she's not in her ultimate and she gets a kill, she will have to stay where your teammate died to heal up, so you can always pre-fire her. Plus you will see these like tether tentacle thingies between the orb of your fallen teammate and her whenever she's healing. So she has many ways where she's basically telling you where she is, right? So she's not like the hardest to predict, but you always have to keep in mind what she still has in her kit. Can she still flash me again? Can she pop her ult and like go invisible? Like, those are all things you have to keep in mind. But in general, I don't think she's crazy hard to go up against. You know, it's not like something like Breach, for example, which stuns you and just basically disables you from playing the game normally. But yeah, that's actually the biggest guide here, because her kit is not like that advanced. You just have to know where she is and know when you should actually push her and back out, because there's honestly, like, as good as she is and as strong as she is, there's a lot of like mistakes people do on Reyna, like pretty much all the time. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, remember to leave a like under the video. Also remember to subscribe if you want to see more Valorant content in the future. And as always, have a great day, guys. I'll see you around, and later.
Safe, so I get higher and take my soul, throw it in the fire. I can't be safe, so I get higher. One shot, then 10 top, pass out. Never see me again when I